quarterly exam review. Example 1 is on true and false number sentences. It says, determine if the inequality f over 3 or f divided by 3 is less than or equal to 4 is true when f equals 18. If the inequality is false, determine what values for f would make it true. So the first thing we need to do here is substitute in the 18 for the f in our inequality. If we do that, we'll have 18 over 3 is less than or equal to 4. Now remember, fractions mean division, so this is actually 18 divided by 3, which we know is 6. And 6 is definitely not less than or equal to 4, so I am going to write false. Now when we replace the f with an 18, we got 6, which is actually larger than 4, so we need to pick smaller values for f. So I'm going to pick, let's see, maybe 15, because I know I can divide that by 3. So if we pick 15 and replace the f with a 15 and divide, 15 divided by 3 is 5. And 5 still is not less than or equal to 4, so that is also false. But we are headed in the right direction. We need to continue to pick smaller and smaller numbers. So the next number I'm going to pick is 12, because I know I can divide 12 by 3. So I replace the f with a 12. We have 12 over 3 is less than or equal to 4. And I know that 12 divided by 3 is 4. And 4 is less than or equal to 4 because it's equal to 4. So we have our first true value. Now we can continue to pick values that will be get us a solution that's less than or equal to 4, like 9 should work. And 9 divided by 3 is 3, which is also less than or equal to 4, and that's true as well. But remember that there's numbers in between 9 and 12, and there's rational numbers, fractions, those types of things. So the first value that would make this inequality true, we actually happened to stumble upon, was 12, because it came out to exactly 4, which means anything that's 12 or smaller will work. So the way we can write our inequality here is f has to be less than or equal to 12.
Alright, example number 2, real-world equations. The scenario says Jimmy bought 5 fish for his new aquarium. The equation 5x equals 17 50/100 can be used to find x, the cost of each fish, in dollars. So we know the equation 5x equals 17 50/100. This tells me the cost for 5 fish is $17.50. In letter A, it says write an equation to represent the cost of each fish. So we want to figure out one fish. In other words, we want to get x by itself. In order to get x by itself, we have to use inverse operations. So 5x equals 1750. I see that there's multiplication in between 5 and x. So let's get x by itself by using the inverse of multiplication, which is division. So x equals 1750 all over 5. Of course, rather than using a fraction bar, you can use the division symbol. X equals 1750 divided by 5. That's our equation for letter A. Continuing, B says, what is the cost of each fish? So in this case, all we have to do is just divide. 17.50 divided by 5. 5 goes into 1 0 times. 5 goes into 17 3 times. When I multiply, it becomes 15. When I subtract, I get 2. Bring down a 5. Don't forget your decimal. 5 goes into 25, exactly 5 times. Right? Don't stop there. I like to go all the way to the end here. 5 goes into 0, 0 times. So that tells me that the cost of each fish is $3.50.